How's it going, guys? Thanks to everybody who commented. I had a guy comment, said it was my grate, this little guy that's causing my issue, which I knew it had to be an airflow issue. He said that this is letting through too much air, which would make sense because when I kick the blower on, blows everything out the side and up out of the pot and everything. So hopefully I can fix this now. Also, thanks to anybody from the Black Bear Forge community forum on Facebook that commented. There was another guy that suggested getting a dimmer switch for my blower so I can actually adjust the amount that the blower is producing past the little valve I've got on there. I hope to do that. Try to get it to where at least when I can run it on high, would be the highest setting anyway. See if I can get that to work. So my plan is, I was scrounging around, I found this old piece off my lawnmower that I think just protected the top of the motor or held a filter. I don't know, it was all messed up anyhow. So I think what I'm going to do is try to find a spot on here that looks like I can just cut a circle out of it, shove that down in there, and hopefully that'll help with that, because this will hopefully dissipate the heat more even, or the air more even, and then the grate won't be above the hole where it'll blow out the sides and stuff. So hopefully it'll keep that deep in. And then I'm going to start it with charcoal and wood and see if I can get that to burn. So yeah, I'm going to skip the showing you guys cutting this. You could use a hole saw or a grinder, however you can do it, but I am not sure how I'm going to cut this yet, so I don't want to waste time dragging you around for that. And plus, if this doesn't work, then it's just time wasted on the video. If it does work, you know, I'll at least tell you guys which thing I cut it with anyhow. But alright, hopefully this will be like a redemption for yesterday, because that was a bummer. So let's get it done. Alright, so pretty much took that grate and I used one of the corners that was already on it and just kind of formed it in here. And it's rough, but it's actually in there. I made sure I sat there and worked it until it was wedged. So I can't really remove this very easy, but I can always come back, and if this works really well, actually make a nice piece with holes like this. Or I'm going to have to wait until I find a nice flat piece of steel and do what the one person commented and build a plate that's actually this, you know, this size, drill a few holes in it. But I think this might do what I need it to, so hopefully. We'll see here in a minute. I'll bring you guys back when I light it. I'm going to use charcoal, lighter fluid. After it burns for a few minutes, add some wood. As soon as that starts burning good, then I'll start adding air. So, alright, I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, so I got some coal in the bottom. There wasn't a lot. I had like 3 little nuggets of regular charcoal that I doused in fluid, so hopefully that'll be enough. I have some of the old coal that I tried with yesterday around the outside. Somebody asked if it was anthracite. It is anthracite. It used to be this simple lighting it in my other forge, but I mean it was all enclosed. If you've seen my first video and then my video of me lighting it, you kind of know what I'm talking about, but it seemed a lot easier. But yep, I got that little grate in there, so I'm going to go ahead and light this. And then after that burns for a minute, I'll go ahead and kick the blower on. Somebody else commented about it was the way I was building the fire was part of my problem. I am always in a hurry, so usually I kind of skip the doing it the right way kind of thing. But this time I'm going to let it actually burn for probably a good couple minutes. And then my blower isn't as well hooked up as I liked. That coupler I bought Let me bring you over here real quick. So this coupler says it's for 3-inch. This says it's a 3-inch outlet, but they are way off. So it is just kind of sitting in there right now. It should give me enough air. It's not sealed, but I mean, if a little bit of extra air gets out, I'm pretty sure it's not going to kill me. And then I'm going to have to rig this up somehow to actually seal it when I get that far. But let's go ahead and get back over here. Alright. I'm starting to see some of the charcoal turning white. So let's see if I give her some air, if it helps. That's already burning a lot better. Let's put a little more charcoal on this side. Huh. Besides burning some hair off my knuckle, I think this is going pretty well already. Had to go get my poker. So yeah, this is already doing way better. Let's go ahead and see if I open the air a little bit. I should definitely get that dimmer switch though, because then when I do small projects it'll be perfect. Alright, well it's lit now. Seems to be burning well. When it gets up to foraging heat, I'll bring you guys back in, see it. See, now it's got a nice glow right underneath the top there, so hopefully that means I'm good to go. That is at the lowest I can shut the valve though, so that dimmer switch is definitely a need. But I think it's about time to put a piece of scrap in there, kind of see what happens. Oh, there's still some wood in there. I don't want it too deep in there, but you guys probably can't see it on camera, but it's already got a little bit of color to it. So that means it's getting hot. Try to keep it up out of the air. starting to see sparks. That's probably not a good thing. Yeah, there you go. See, now it's got a nice glow right underneath the top there, so hopefully that means I'm good to go. That is at the lowest I can shut the valve though, so that dimmer switch is definitely a need. But I think it's about time to put a piece of scrap in there, kind of see what happens. Oh, there's still some wood in there. I don't want it too deep in there, but you guys probably can't see it on camera, but it's already got a little bit of color to it. So that means it's getting hot. Try to keep it up out of the air. Starting to see sparks. That's probably not a good thing. Yeah, there you go. Now, since I haven't got to in a while, I did bring my anvil out here. Just in case it worked. I haven't got to hit a piece of steel in a long time, so. Ooh, yeah, that's way too hot. So overall, I'd say it's pretty good. I highly appreciate everybody who commented, because now that it's actually working, I can kind of decide what to do next with modifying it. Because this isn't going to be big enough probably for me to do hammers in. And that is one thing that I definitely want to do. Yeah, it does not take long to get hot though. And that's burnt. That is garbage. But at least it got hot. It just feels good to be out in the garage actually freaking beating on steel again. Even if I am ruining pieces of scrap. Alright, I feel a lot better now. Now it gets super hot. Now I need to build an actual, I believe it's called a hearth. Correct me. Tell me the proper way to say it, whatever. I am just too excited to think about it too much. It actually works. It gets really hot. The fact that it's sparking, that means I'm burning it. So ideally, if I can build a hearth, maybe stack some bricks up on the side, mound it, I'll be able to get to welding heat with that, and it'll be great, because I do want to do Damascus eventually and stuff like that. And the lower budget kind of stuff I use will be cool, because I know, like, everybody who starts out wants to do a sword or do Damascus or do some crazy thing, and for the people who want to do Damascus, if I can show them, you know, a $100 forge, cheap, you know, hey, you can do it, try it out, because, you know, people like me just, I want to do the big thing right away, you know, get her done, get her out of the way, I want to do it. And then, you know, it's just like in my first video when I explained my anvil and stuff like that, that was a bummer, but at least with this, it got fixed thanks to everybody who was chiming in. I definitely need to do a couple more little things, like I noticed the fire was building a little bit farther on one side than the other. It could be because that pipe wasn't centered, which I thought didn't matter. Go figure, I could be wrong on that too. Or that grate, you know, that changing that grate, that's crazy that it makes that big of a difference. But it does, and if I can, you know, I still got plenty more of this, I can actually take the time to maybe tin snip a perfect circle that fits, or find a piece of steel and drill holes in it that's heavy so it won't come out or something. But oh, anyway, thank you guys for watching, whoever is watching. If you guys like my content, or, you know, go ahead and comment below. I think the next thing I'm going to make, I'm going to build the hearth or whatever, use some cinder blocks and then prop it up with some fire brick so it's not touching the cement, and then build a whole thing maybe. If you guys want to see that, then let me know. If not, I mean, it's pretty much stacking blocks. I will show you guys when it's done, just a brief explanation type thing. But the next thing is a hook. There's a special kind of hook I'm kind of thinking about, and I know John Switzer over at Black Bear Forge, he used to do the hook of the week, and one of his viewers sent a railroad spike drive hook that was really neat. I like the idea of it. It would be perfect for people that use stump anvils or stump mounts for anvils. Like I drove nails in the side of mine, bent the nails up, hang my hammers, works great. But I'm thinking I'm going to take that idea and make it into a hammer hook. So hopefully that'll be my next video. Either that, or been thinking about making something special for the wife, since she's putting up with all my crap and all this adventure and stuff like that. So I don't know. But thanks a lot. Like, subscribe, share if you can. If you know anybody who's just getting started, that's afraid to get started because they are afraid they're going to fail, show them my fail video, show them this redemption style video, and, you know, let them know about that Black Bear Forge forum on Facebook. You know, they add people as long as you keep it straightforward. They're awesome. They're always helping people. I hope to be big enough one day to have, you know, something like that for up here in northern Michigan or something. But that was those guys' help. Awesome. I mean, took 2 hours, got, you know, freaking almost 20 views or so, and people were commenting on the page and the video. Awesome. I mean, thumbs up to you guys who helped me out. But hopefully I'll see you on the next one.